as a medium of life. Let's see. Can a fish live out of water? It will die in a few minutes if it is taken out of water. Why is it? We don't know. So wait just a second. Sometimes some fish can live out of water, but they have some limits too. However, the normal fishes cannot do it. Why is that? Fish use oxygen dissolved in water for respiration. When water passes through the gills, oxygen enters into blood vessels. Fish cannot obtain oxygen if there is no water. Lots of fish die during the drought period because they cannot get oxygen without water. That means they want oxygen. Yes, that's a thing. But their body is made for living in water, and so because of that, and they haven't legs or they can breathe. The main thing is that, however, the main aquatic organisms use water as their living environment. That means their habitat. So like fish, tilapia, tuna, amphibian, toad, reptile, water snake, turtle, mammals, dolphins and whales. So remember that things. During the winter season, although the surface water gets frozen, water remains in liquid state under the icy layer, so that fish can survive without any harm during the winter. So I think you have seen that in the winter season, there is a ice layer on the lake also. I have seen that very much. So not an ice layer up on that there is a snow. There is snow in there too. So however, the surface water is the one that gets frozen, but not the ones in the above side. That means ones in the below. So because of that, then the fish can survive without any harm during the winter. Then some people break these ice layers and do fishing during the season. Yes, that's a true thing. Water acts as a medium for biological activities taking place in all living beings which live in water and land. What is the meaning of that? That means, biological activities on all living beings like digestion, then absorbing nutrition, so then transporting blood. So there are many biological processes in our body and all living beings. So water is the thing that also helps for this, and we want water for these things very much. Then digestion of food and producing energy through reaction of glucose and oxygen and many other chemical reactions take place in a medium of water. Yes, to transport this glucose and producing energy through reaction of glucose and oxygen and many other chemical reactions, they want water. They cannot do it without water. So then the nutrients absorbed to the body after the digestion of food are transported to the cells by dissolving in blood. So this process too take places in a medium of water. Yes, that's a true thing. Remember that these biological activities belong to the medium of life. Okay, so because of that we use them here. And vitamins, minerals, medicine are transported through our body by using a medium of water in blood. That's true. That means the nutritions we get, the nutritions transported through our body, they transported through by water. That means that is why we drink water when we have to get medicine. So then also the excretory materials such as urea produced in our cells are transported to the excretory organs with the help of blood. Yes, it's true. So then there's an extra knowledge thing. The excess protein taken to our body is decomposed to urea in the liver. Yeah, and yes, that means protein, if there is too much protein, the liver contain that excess amount in them and give them when the protein is low. Then therefore it is this urea is mainly excreted as urine, which has watery medium. Little amount of urea also is treated as waste. Yes, urea, that means then urea sometimes go as sweat. Then therefore it is obvious that water plays a major role in the existence of life. So then you have to get to assignment. Prepare a wallpaper about the living beings that we use water as a medium of life. Divide them as plants, animals and microorganisms. Okay, you can do that. Then design a poster to illustrate the use of water as a medium. Yes, you can do that, don't worry. So then the summary is, the main function of water are as a solvent, as a coolant and as a medium of life. So then the solvent property of water is helpful to dissolve things in water and to separate the things from water. Then heat is generated in our body during the biological processes. Yes, heat is also generated in machines when they are operated. This heat can be removed by using water because water acts as a coolant. We already know that. This is because this is summary. Water is the medium of life for aquatic organisms, and water is an essential medium to maintain the biological processes in all living beings. So thank you. Today's lesson is over. See you with another lesson.